Hi, this is Shushil. In the last video, I taught you about how do you insert pictures in charts. In today's video, I'll be explaining you how do you create maps in Excel. So let us see our data. You can download this sample data from my description. As you can see in maps, when you're doing maps, we require geographical data. That is, I have got some country and state and sales. So you should have a data something like this. So then only this graph will work for me. That is your maps. And maps will not work in the older version of Excel. That is 2013 if you're using, then you don't have it. About 2013, that is 2016 or 2019, you can use this option. Now this is my data. So how do you use maps in Excel? So I will show you two examples. I'll show you the first example now. So just click inside, and if you press Ctrl A, my entire data is not getting selected. You can see the heading is not getting selected. So keep your cell point on country and press Ctrl A. So by doing that, my full table is got selected now actually. So now you can click on this option of yours called as Insert tab, and then click on this icon called as Maps, and you can click over here, see field map, click. So this is how it looks actually. So I'll just make the size a little bigger. Yeah. So once you've done this much, then click inside this graph. So this border is there, no? Yeah, this should be selected, and then from your keyboard you press Ctrl and number 1 for the formatting. So when you press Ctrl and 1 from the keyboard, see, you get a screen like this. There are some certain options over here, like you have got some, and this is not very useful actually, but you can go for this option. Then I'll just make it automatically. Map label, which says over here Show All. So if I click on Show All, I get all my countries. This you can see here, see details. And down below there's an option called as series color. So you can click on that. At the moment it is taking two colors. So if you say lowest value is coming in this light blue, so if you want to change it, you can change it to some other color. I'm just making it this color. And highest value I'm making it as red. So something like this, you can see it. But if you want it as three colors, there's one more option over here. Instead of two colors, you can go for three colors. In three colors, it says lowest value, how much you want, which color you want, that color you take it. Middle value, I'm taking it as yellowish color, and the highest, I'm just giving a little darker blue. So something like this, if you want, you can use it. So here it tells me the full. This is how you can prepare a basic, map. After that, you can do the formatting. Like you can click on the graph, this border, click on Chart Design. This background is there. Black background. If you want black background, you can take it as black background also. See. So this is how this type of graph will work for you. So it tells me, according to the country, it's telling me how much sale has been done. It's showing me over here. Okay. This is one example I showed you. My next example is actually called as your dynamic, making a dynamic chart. That is your map. I have got some states. I've given month January, February till December, and these values that I've given, that is in crores actually, that is 97 crores. How much sale this state has done in that particular month. So according to this data, I would like to make a map of it. So my map will come over here in my next sheet. I've opened a new sheet over here. I've just copied this state of yours from here. This entire state I've just copied it over here. And over here I would like to have a data validation. So just click, because see, when I click on my data validation, my graph also should get changed. So that is what I'm doing over here. Dynamic map it is called as. First of all, you keep your cell point on this red cell, which I already give color. Come over here, data, and click on this icon, data validation. and list source means asking you the source. You have to select your make dynamic map. You click and select this part of yours. January, February, March is there, no? This one, and then you can say OK. So that should give you a full month over here. So now whichever month you click, like for example I clicked on March, so you should tell me that March Andhra Pradesh was 99, Arunachal Pradesh was 25. So like that it should tell me the each sale over here. So the formula you will have to use over here is called as your VLOOKUP, bracket open. So you just have to use your formula over here, that is, just make the screen a little bigger. Yeah. So formula you'll have to use over here is equal to VLOOKUP, bracket open, then click over here A2, that is this Andhra Pradesh, comma, then click on this sheet of yours, make dynamic map. So once you click over here, that is dynamic map, then select from here A2 this full table, leaving that heading of yours, A2 say M25, comma, and write down the match, bracket open, then click on dynamic map, and then click over here, that is this match which I am searching for, comma, then click on your make dynamic map and select from this heading is top, this top heading you select and give comma 0, that is exact match, close the bracket. After you close the bracket, give comma again 0, and then again close it. This 0 is your VLOOKUP ka for 0 exact match, and this 0 is for your match ka. So wherever it has to be locked, you lock it. Like for example A2 and M5. Click over here and press this button of yours called as F4 from your keyboard. So like that for M25 also, and B1, then A1 and M1 also. So once you have done this, you can just press enter. So as you can see that March month mein Andhra Pradesh was 99. See, 99. So now if I drag it or double click, I should get it for the others. So now if I change this month March to some other month, May, you can see it is changing. So now this is changing for your data. So this has become dynamic now. But how do I change for my, once I make a map, how should I change that? For that, click inside anywhere here, inside, press Ctrl A for creating a map, click on insert, click on this icon, map, click on this icon, fill map. So you get a screen like this, see. I'm just adjusting it. Just making the dragging it a little bigger so that size will come a little bigger. Yeah. Then click on the border of the graph and just come over here. I don't want this border actually, so you can right click and come here, format. So once you click over here, right click and say format chart area. So you get a screen like this, fill and border. In fill option you make it no fill, and border also you can make it no fill. After that, if you want, you can give a shadow also. FX you come, click shadow. You can take any shadow effect from here. I'll just go for OK. For that you have to click inside this graph, click on the shadow effect, take this tile which you want. So you'll come see. So like that you can change the graph also, means you can give a shadow also if you want it. At the moment I'm just pressing Ctrl Z because I don't want the shadow. Okay. So once you have done this much, now you can see that this is May month. If I click on June, it is getting changed over here. Okay, now before that you can just click on this icon again, then right click, just click on your graph, click on this plus sign, data labels. So if I tick mark on my data labels, I get the value over here, but I don't want this value actually. Just click on this arrow sign, show more data labels options, and category name. So basically I want category name and with the values, but you can see that it's coming as a comma style over here. So instead of comma I'll take it as new line. So when you say new line, you can see the name and the value will come down. Close it, just make it a little bigger size. Yeah, see. So now if I change the value from here, this is month of June, it is showing you at the moment. If I click on September, so it's changing for September. You can also click inside the graph. So once you click inside the graph, this series color is there, no? Instead of 2 colors, if I go for 3 colors, and which color you want, highest, that is minimum value, I'm taking this color, middle value I'm taking as orange color, and the highest value I'm taking as red color. So this is how it will look. If you want to increase the value, the text size, you can click on your home tab. Size can be increased from here or less. Text color, which color you want, this purple color. If you wanted bold letters, you can make it in bold letters also. So I hope you have understood this tutorial. If you find this tutorial helpful, give a like and subscribe to my channel, Quick Excel Tally with Sushil. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.